It's looking for their third title in 4 years. Point guard is Silas Demery. Really good driver. This is what he adds most of them. Someone that can get paint touches, get into the lane, and make plays. Good athlete. He likes little floaters in the lane. Really good getting downhill out of ball screens. Good shooter when open. Not a super high volume shooter, but he'll take those all day. Solo ball. Elite level shooter. Lefty. They'll run a ton of actions for him. He's not quite at the level of the Cam Spencers and Jordan Hawkins, but they do the same stuff for him that they would do for them. And he's a good athlete, too. He can score on drives. Good finisher. He's a good player. Braylon Mullins. Really good freshman. Potential lottery pick. Great shooter. Super confident. Another guy that can run off tons of action. He's a good athlete, too. Deep range on that one. Again, super confident. Tough shot there. And he can make plays off the dribble. He's a pretty solid athlete, too. Was hurt at the beginning of the year, but is really finding a stride now. Alex Caravan. 4-year, 2-time champion, elite role player. He's a good shooter. He can catch, shoot, drive, pass. He's been in their system so long that he's great at reading these screens. Really good at curling. He'll come off a lot of empty aways and wides, and he's so good at curling and making passes. Really good at slips, too. And these are these empty curls that he's so good at. Terrace Reed. Really good post scorer. Someone they can throw it into. Someone they can run sets for. Good size. Good footwork. Patient around the rim. Good with seals. Deep catch there. Really good battling. Malachi Smith, backup point guard, rim pressure, playmaking, defense. That's what he'll do. Plays hard. He's a low volume shooter, but he can hit them when open. Jaden Ross, role-playing wing, straight line drives, threes, good athlete. He's an interesting player. Jane Stewart, role-playing forward. Jalen Stewart off the slip. Good cutter. Straight line drives. He can post smaller players. He's definitely more 4 than Jaden Ross. Eric Ryba. Talented freshman, backup center. Good play finisher. Really good touch in the lane. Good hands. He started a handful of games this year too because Terrace Reed has been out. A really good freshman backup. He's made a few threes this year. UConn will run a million different sets. I try to make this video shorter than I did last year. They had this series where we had these double ball screens. We'll get into these early. And they're so good at playing that they'll layer these actions even without calls. Here it is a call. So the empty side ball screen into this baseline stagger. Hit Ryba. Empty side into the baseline stagger. Solo ball coming off it. Empty side in the baseline stagger. And here's Caravan. Miscommunication there. Empty side and then screen for Caravan. Again, he goes under it. Empty side. Come chase Caravan. And then now we're just playing. Look at how they screen and cut. Double ball screen, the shallow under. Look for that back door, not there. Veer to the stagger, curl for Caravan to come off instead of Jalen Stewart because he's a better shooter. Double ball screen, hand off into another ball screen with the shallow. And all these actions are so tough to guard. Triple ball screen, and we're just playing off it. Triple ball screen, and this is a flex entry, so triple. And we're running down to set the flex, come off. Ball screen, double ball screen, flare the second screener. Ball screen with the shallow, into the handoff, into the ball screen with the flare. They had so many layers to all their actions. It's impossible to guard. Ball screen, under, back screen, and it's a Spain. Horn series, they run maybe more horns and more complicated horn stuff than anyone in the country. Here's a simple ball screen. There's Ryba in the corner cutting. Ball screen, and then he sets the back screen. Same thing here with the ball screen. Mullins is the one setting the back screen, and then is all for this skip hammer. Fun set. Ball screen, set it, skip hammer. Good read for Mullins. Here's going to be ball screen, and then this little rip screen right here. Ball screen, and then watch solo ball with the rip screen. Ball screen. Mullins is going to set the rip screen here. And if you're guarding a center in the corner, like Owen Freeman was there, you can't be falling asleep, especially if you're playing UConn. Keep. And here's a little pin. Here it's going to be the ball screen. Another ball screen that would come off this flare. And a lot of times I'll have guards in the horns, and that allows them to do so much. Here it is again. Flare, because the big's in the corner. Screen, and he's coming off the exit. Screen. And then this is a little back screen handoff look. Screen to the baseline runner. Handoff. Screen, curl over. Caravan gets it off that. Screen, curl over, and it's a stagger. Can't go under solo ball. Here it is again. Screen, curl over, stagger, come off. Same thing here. Here we're going to reject into the back screen, handoff. Come off the flare, wide pin, and it's this baseline runner again. Come off, curl to the basket, ball screen, and we're going to act like we're setting this cross screen, but we're really coming up for the high-low. Here we're going to curl, back screen, handoff. The same thing here. Skip, handoff, rescreen. Again, all their sets are absolutely ridiculous. Ball screen, pop, gut zoom. Ball screen, pop, gut zoom. Hit the elbow. Handoff, ball screen, simultaneous cross screen, and then pin down. Here it is again. Elbow, handoff, ball screen, with the cross screen, with the pin. Elbow, go hand it off. Reject to throw it in. And here's a little seal set. Just throw it in, clear out against Milicevic. Here it is again. Clear it out, throw it in. They like their matchup against Brennan. Tons of stuff out of staggers. Stagger, double ball screen with the flare on the weak side. And there's Silas Demery getting a paint touch. Stagger to the double ball screen. Clear the side. Stagger, hit the big. Flip the angle. Stagger, hit the big. Hit against Marquette's aggressive coverage. Stagger, hit, give it back, flip the angle, and it's a Spain. Here it is again. Stagger. Ball screen, hit the big, come off. Here comes the Spain. Great screen from solo ball there. Here it's going to be an empty side. So come off, hit the big. And then Caravan comes and sets it instead of solo ball. And that's how they get to that empty side. Stagger. Hit, give it back, stagger. Stagger. Hit, give it back, stagger. Stagger, hit the big, give it back, stagger, reject, and we're coming up for this little gut zoom. Stagger, into the ball screen, and then this is all for the back screen. Stagger, another stagger, and this is all for Reed to get this seal here against Trey Carroll. And they love this. They ran this a lot last year too. Stagger, stagger, seal. It's Milicevic. Stagger, stagger, seal against Keita. Stagger, zipper into this little wide pin. stagger, handoff, zipper, but reject into the wide instead of the curl. Stagger, hit, UCLA, throw it, hit, roll, replace. Yeah, there's so much movement. It's so hard to guard. They'll run this flare into an away. It's not really a flare, but that's what I'm going to call it. And that's not really an away, but that's what I'll call it. There they start scoring the curl. And like everything, they have actions off these. Flare, away, wide pin. And there's Caravan again, reading that curl. Flare, away, wide pin. And then here's the other main thing they'll do off it. Flare, away, reject, ball screen, cross screen, middle pin. There's Jalen Stewart. Hit, flare, away, reject, cross screen with the ball screen, with the pin. Up, away, wide, reject. And here it's going to be veer into a stagger instead of that single pin. Up, away, veer, reject, pin, stagger. They'll swing into a couple things. Swing it, swing it, swing it. UCLA to the empty ball screen with this little zipper as misdirection. Same thing here. Swing, 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 UCLA, and then watch him come off this, and this is all misdirection. Swing, swing, and here we're going to come off the UCLA, hit him, and then come set the ball screen, and then Demery hits Reed. Swing, swing, shuffle, stagger, into Spain with this guy. Tons of stuff out of zipper. We'll run a zipper to another zipper, and then we're moving Duncan Powell and scoring. Zipper to another zipper, sealing Owen Freeman. Zipper to another zipper, sealing Benson. Go zipper, step up ball screen, pop, zoom. Reed just takes it and scores. Zipper, step up, pop, zoom. Same thing here, but Caravan's going to get a slip. There's the zipper. Step up ball screen on the catch. Pop. Caravan. Slip. Jordan Pope involved in the miscommunication. Zipper. Swing it a little bit of a different entry here. And then watch solo ball come off. And you can watch him again this whole possession. Watch how much he moves. Comes off the zipper. Gets the ball screen. Hands it off. Then comes all the way back around the court. Starts in the corner and basically ends in the corner. Full circle around the court for a three. Zipper. And then this little gut zoom. And there's Caravan posting Roddy Anderson. Zipper. Flare. Rip. Screen the screener. Tons of movement. Zipper. Touch it back. UCLA. Run in the circle. Back screen. Get it. Zipper. Hit. Pin down to the ball screen with the exit screen. They'll just do pins into stuff. So this is what I call a pin, this little angle right here. Pin to the flare, to the back screen. Pin, flare, back screen. Jaden Ross wide open. Pin, flare, and then chase to the empty side for Demery. Pin, flare, UCLA, zoom, and so many actions out of every entry. Pin, here's that fake cross screen to the high-low look. Pin, fake cross screen to the high-low. I love that wrinkle. Pin, empty ball screen with the simultaneous wide pin, and then watch solo ball circle around, literally run in the circle. Show it again here. Watch solo ball run in an actual circle to come off the screen again, and that is so hard to guard. We'll run this just for a straight empty seal with nobody on this weak side. Here it is again. Pin, empty seal. We go pin, pin to the ball screen with the wide for the baseline runner. Two other things. I'll do a couple things out of this wide pin. UCLA, flex, runner, and then Caravan so good at slipping. And then wide pin, handoff, ball screen, exit screen. And there's Demery driving. And that's going to do it for our somewhat almost kind of condensed down UConn video scouting report.